Which of these legends interest you?
So we're gonna run some story. We're gonna run story solo because I don't like queuing up with randoms. Now, because we're running this shit solo, there are certain things we're not gonna be able to do. Number one, we're not gonna be able to do the Oni treasure. Number two, we're not gonna be able to do the curse. This game does not allow you to do those things without two players to prompt it, unfortunately. Now, I think the curse should work for, you know, half health, that one, but the tether doesn't make sense. And as for the Oni treasure, I think it's kind of silly that it has to be two people to open it. I think it should just allow one person to open it. But it is what it is. You know, that's just how it is right now if you try to run this shit solo. These missions are designed for two people, so I get it. But we're gonna run some gold now. I'm not gonna try and take on the nightmare by myself. That's insane, you know. I mean, I'm decent at this game, but I'm still new to it, and you know I'm not perfect. The only class I've ran so far is assassin, and I do have some cinder gear on right now, matching cinder gear. So I do have a little bit of time behind me to kind of know what I need to do. So we're gonna do all a difficult level, what I think is a difficult story mission, and that's the Crow Demons of Otsuna, I believe is the name of it.
Choose, and I'll tell it.
The Crow Demons of Otsuna. So this one, just in the name itself, you know they're going to have Crow Demons. And Crow Demons are some of the strongest enemies in the game, and there's quite a few of them. So, you know, you have two Crow Demons on you, and all of a sudden you're shitting your pants, because it's a lot of damage you're going to be taking if you're not killing them quickly. So we're going to try and do this shit strategically. I take my word for it. This is my first attempt at it by myself. I've done other missions by myself, but I haven't done this one by myself before. And you know, usually you got two people, you can strategically take guys down, but you're just gonna get aggroed so much more when you run a story mission by yourself, because situations where you could take them both down, you now start an open conflict fight because there's just one of you, you know. So it just brings more elements to it, and it kind of makes it difficult enough. So gold is more than difficult enough, you know. But we're gonna go ahead and give this a go. So I'm gonna be using assassin. Maybe there's a better option for this, but that's what I'm gonna be running. You know, I'm gonna be running these right here. I'm also going to change this modification of sharpened ammo until I get hallucination darts, because there we go, we got it on the second run, because I believe that'll help us with these crow demons. If we manage to not be able to get one, we can now use this blow dart to turn one against the enemy, so we don't have to worry so much about the crow demons. That might help us a little bit in combat. I'm also going to change my sticky bomb to, do I want fired up, or I think increased radius is good enough. So anyway, that's what we're gonna run right now. And as far as techniques go, I usually run group banish, but since we're just gonna run this solo, it makes more sense to just have toxic banish, which will allow us to deal staggered damage. And because of that, we're gonna run opportunist, because we'll deal extra damage on those people that we try to kill when we vanish, which is just works together well. Super strike, because we're gonna need to try and be able to outright kill crow demons, and as by the video right here you can clearly see that's what happens if you super assassinate, given you have the right key, of course. And legendary, because even though it's nice to have 5 strikes with shadow, it's nicer to have 2 legendary items sometimes. That's just my opinion, but I do miss that buff to the ultimate, believe me. So we're gonna go ahead and run this now.
Would you like to
Enough jibber jabber, let's get into this. Crow demons, gold, matchmaking off.
Excellent choice.
See what we can do.
Crow demons of Otsuna.
My friend, please hurry!
The ghosts sought to cut the ties that connected the Oni souls.
So that's a tanky right there. So crow demons are definitely no bullshit. You're gonna want to try and clap him first. We don't have any resolve right now. But if we wait for our vanish, we might be able to take him down. Or we can run a hallucination dart and let him handle some of these guys for us. Yep. And because we didn't aggro, they're not going for the hostage. Isn't that convenient? You know. So they did kill the crow demon for us, which is always good.
Into the
Go
shadows.
ahead and vanish right now. Get rid of one of these spearmen. This guy is going to immediately go for the hostage, which is not good. Alright, so we managed to handle that, which is always good. Go ahead and get that rescue. We'll look for the scroll for a little bit of bonus, but like I said, we can't do much of anything, you know, because we don't have 2 people. It just limits our rewards. I think it should be even better, but it's not, which is kind of atrocious. You would think, well, you know, okay, there's a couple guys here. These guys are tethered, so we're gonna need to take them down semi-close. So what are we rocking here? We've got our ultimate. We're gonna save that though. Go ahead and poison him, so he don't know what's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and crit this guy, get him real low, then just go ahead and sticky bomb the other guy. Alright, now they're both one hit. We can just go ahead and drop them both. There you go.
I was in Otsuna village. There were thousands of crows. So many.
Now they want us to head over here.
Please, my boat. Take it. Save
So
our
essentially,
village, please.
there's just a lot going on in this village right now. And essentially these Mongolians, or whoever, these Mongols, they are using the Tengu, which is just another word for these crow demons of Otsuna, to do dark shit, essentially.
The ghosts arrived, only to find Otsuna village had been visited by death and destruction.
So obviously one of the things we want to do is we want to get up high. Now the only treasures in this area, I don't really know that we can actually get up here in time. No, we can't. That's alright. We don't need to go that way. Oh, we can just get up right here. Silly me. Can we? I think so. Okay, yeah, we can get up. Is it surprising that this guy can't see you? I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but it's just strange that he can't, you know. Anyway.
Disciples of Io lurked nearby, and the scent of blood hung thick in the air.
I could have outright killed this guy, but I'm not going to waste a resolve point. I'm just going to finish him off with a swing. So we've got 2 guys here. There is a disciple. So if we get into open conflict, what's going to happen is this person is going to revive them, which we don't want. We need to find that disciple. These guys are out of range though. Gotta make sure that this guy goes.
Into the shadows.
Break the line of sight on that guy because he's gonna regenerate. I don't think these guys will kill the. Should be all right. I don't know where the. He's out of the range, so I can actually fuck with this guy. As long as I don't open the tarp until I'm within range of this guy, we can fuck him up too. Go ahead and free this guy.
I thought I was dead. Thank you.
Alright, so we need to find this disciple because I don't feel like I'm going to be able to keep up the stealth shroud in this area much longer. See, that Oni treasure is way down there. I can't mark it from this range. But I don't know where the disciple is. We need to locate her. They seem to be females. Okay, she's right here.
Careful of the disciple.
So we need to drop her. There's a crow demon between the tents though. There's actually 2 disciples here. I should be able to just kill the first one. Now they don't seem to be rotating into the tent, which is good news. So we killed one of the disciples. We're gonna need to try and work our way over towards her. So in order to do that, I'm gonna rotate around this cliffside here. Hopefully it'll let us jump up there. Maybe we can stretch it from here. Oh. Now, marking will help us out with that. Okay, she's facing the other way. Is there a way to sneak around this person? I have Vanish anyway, in case I need it.
Disappear.
This guy is curious. He's suspicious, but he's not aggroed.
Careful of the Tengu.
He's looking in our direction, which means he's definitely suspicious. It's not going to do us any good chilling over here. I'm actually going to rotate back. Now, can I go balls to the wall and just start fighting everybody? Yes. But, again, if I go down, that's it, you know? There could be no downs. Now, this is a sticky soldier, but he's real weak against my stance, so I'm not worried about that. I can only critical hit him. But I can stick him and crit him as well. And I can one-hit him. Close enough. Now the problem lies here with this guy.
Into the shadows.
That works.
You have my gratitude. The others, they took them across the river. I heard the demons speak. It was a different tongue. An evil tongue.
Huh.
All I could understand was Oni Baba.
I will never forget this day, my lord.
It's crazy how they all have like a mask where they don't have a face in this game, or in this this section. So they want us to cross the river now. The scroll should be available to us. I feel like that would be a success to at least grab the scroll, even though I've gotten like all of the cosmetics and things like that that you can get from grabbing a scroll, because I've done story on bronze, silver, and gold, so there's not much need for me to get more. What's weird is I don't really know which section that scroll is in, so for a moment here I'm going to be a little confused with what I can actually, like, where I need to look. Obviously the Oni treasure's there, but that's not self, even though I could probably take it on because I have my ultimate. Yeah, you can definitely tell that I'm like an assassin because of my playstyle. A friend of mine told me that there was a video kind of saying that, you know, your playstyle in the main game would kind of, you know, say what you might actually want to use when it comes down to it. Okay, we can't jump up there, so that was silly. I'm trying to figure out where this scroll is going to be. I think there's an Oni archer up here.
The sounds of their enemies banging weapons against
That
shields
is, this is where it gets
echoed as
tough.
the ghosts approached.
Because that Oni treasure is going to be no bullshit. There's just a lot of area to search here for this scroll. We're going to climb up real quick. Yeah, there's just endless amounts of people here. So stealth is only going to be so useful. We're going to want to try and take this guy because he's secluded and he's very powerful. So we're going to want to try and deal with him first. In order to do that, I'm going to need to rotate. I think he might see me here at this corner. Okay, we got luck. Crit him. Then we're going to stick him for the stagger. And then we're just going to hack and slash. There we go. It's all about preference. And see, in that situation, I only use one resolve to kill him because I used a super crit, but then I got it back with all the damage I was dealing. That one piece of resolve. So now I'm right back to having everything I had before minus the bomb that's halfway back. It's just a matter of how you take on people. The game gives you opportunities. Now these three obviously are guarding him, so we need to get rid of them before we fuck around with guys like this. Because if we aggro outside, they're gonna fuck with this guy before I can rotate back and save him. And we all know that's an instant fail. Now we won't die, but it'll use one of our continues and we'll be set back before we cross the water. And I don't want to do that to myself. I can't outright kill him unless I use a shit ton of resolve. So, and even then I might upset these guys. Now, let's make sure there's not going to be somebody that's going to... Okay. Now, can I kill him outright? Yes. No. Let's go ahead and piss this guy off. And then we'll go ahead and crit them while they're distracted.
Time to disappear.
Tengu. They ripped them apart.
I'm also trying to keep the combat as entertaining as
Careful of the
possible
Oni.
by mixing it up. I could just go these stats, whatever they call this ability, I have it buffed because I have a legendary sword. I can just spam that and it'll really knock out the swordsman. Guys like that, their posture will just get destroyed. That's usually an Oni archer, which is weird to me. I won't deny that. Now, I can check this building for that scroll, which I didn't actually do, so it wouldn't hurt to look in here. It could be upstairs or in here. Hard to miss once you're actually looking at it. We'll check this tent. It's very common that you find them in tents. So it's not in this one. Doesn't mean it's not in a tent, it's just not in that one. You're gonna notice our time on this mission is gonna be kind of lengthy, but that's because I want to go about it the best way that I can. Now, we used a hallucination, and since we're not gonna find ourselves back this way again, let's go ahead and grab that. It's our most useful tool. And, you know, you might be wondering why I hallucinated that guy. Well, to my knowledge, if you hallucinate a target, they're never gonna fuck with the objective, so I don't have to worry about that guy going after the hostage at that time, the villager or whoever. So that just saved me from having to deal with that too. Feel pressured to hurry up and kill somebody, you know. Anyway, these guys are both Oni, but the crow demon is down past that tent. Yeah, there he is right there. He's actually going to be our preferred first target, because if we aggro these two Oni, we're going to be in trouble with this crow demon. Should be able to roll across without any issues here. Probably just kill this guy, yeah. Get rid of that guy, he's no longer a problem. Dog's getting suspicious. Probably piss off and one of these guys.
I'm gone.
There's 3 guys in here, but they're relatively easy. Minus, yeah, they're okay. That guy's not so easy. These guys are rotating. They're actually going to stray away from the camp a little bit. This is what I was worried about. I'm stuck in an animation. That was close. But see, the thing is I was trying to avoid a situation where I had to keep on messing up with my or switching up my combat and trying to save this guy. Like it was really annoying. I wanted to avoid that, so I tried to go for these guys over by the camp. But as soon as I hit the strongest enemy of the bunch, as soon as I did that, one of them ran away from this camp and immediately tried to run in here and kill this guy. Like, can you believe that shit? Anyway, let's save our gird cooldown and let's hit this roll. I really wish we could find the scroll before we went on about our business. At least for the sake of this video. It's honestly a shame if I don't find it. Yeah, we have no hallucinations, so we're actually gonna go over here and grab that bad boy.
Thank you, my lord.
And it's not in here, right? No, it's not. Okay. And we checked this tent, and it wasn't in there either, right? No, it's not. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time looking for this scroll, so I'm only going to spend maybe another minute looking for this thing. Check all these tents and shit. This one, can't even get in there. There it is.
I often forget the things I've written.
Alright, so we got the scroll, which is always good. We can't do the treasure, guys, remember that. And this curse that's coming up here, we can't do it either. It would have been a tether, so see, 2 players required.
The monastery loomed over the trees in the distance. The ghosts pressed on, searching for the source of the Tengu.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste that on these guys. Just clap them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a crow demon over there. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, well, he's sitting down here right now. But I want to say he rotates up those steps, which makes him a lot more vulnerable now worth using for a super, because he's a pain in the ass to take out if you don't get him at the right moment. I mean, I can easily get him, but it looks like he's not going to go up there, which is a damn shame. I guess since he did leave a secluded enemy, it doesn't hurt to go and drop this little grunt. Handled all that, but we're short on resolve, so we're going to use our little strategy to basically just fuck with these guys and get a couple points of resolve back. Alright, so we got most of our resolve back now, which is good. And then we can go ahead and refill up on it right here. Not so bad. Now, can we get up here? I thought we could. Yes, we can. This is a good way to kill him right there. Anyway, that just leaves one guy. We can probably knock the guy out. There we go, we got his ass. Okay, there's another crow demon here. Making sure we have enough resolve to drop him, because it's no fun when you gotta worry about that. Is it a second crow demon? It is. I wonder if we can manage to get the drop on this guy without any issues.
I'm gone.
Now the only issue with doing that is that we're about to go into the last section right now. I'm gonna need to farm resolve on this guy. Okay, well at least we got 1 point of resolve. That works. So yeah, now they want us to go inside of here. So our game plan is going to be simple. Aggro a few guys to try and make this just a little less difficult than it's going to be.
Tango defeated. The cave grew silent, and the ghosts found themselves before Kojiro. With Kojiro slain, Io could no longer control the Tengu and was unable to rally the people to her cause. But the crows of Otsuna were only part of her plan.
So there you have it. So we're going to get all 3 chapters, of course. We're not going to get the quick blow because we chose the mission. We're not going to get the Oni or the curse. But we got the scroll. That's the best you could do in a solo. You're not going to be able to do, you know, whatever else. So anyway, it took us 28 minutes to do that. We could have gone about it faster, but I'm running my mouth here, so obviously we didn't. We managed to get 21 stealth kills. So, not too shabby. But anyway,
Listen while I recount.
you can tell that's why I like
an adventure of the
Assassin.
ghosts.
My buddies are messaging right now, being funny. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna do some inventory management, get a little bit of honor, but apart from that, I mean, that's about it. Yeah, you see how clutch that this Heaven Sting is. It has a 20% chance to instantly kill non-Oni targets. So as long as they're not Oni, there's a 20% chance they'll die to 1 dart, no matter what kind of dart it is. So that is awesome to me. It could be an hallucination dart, it could be a weakening dart, it could be a poison dart. It doesn't matter if, you know, if it's a dart and it's not an Oni, there's a 20% chance it'll instantly kill them, which is nice. So, and I run this because it improves my stealth attack damage and my stealth, you know. And this sword just suits my playstyle, so I mean, it's just really nice. Anyway, that's gonna do it. There's your Crow of Otsuna solo play.